Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday night, and you already know the Greek comes out at night. I come out every night. I don't know why Wednesday night's so special, but I got 5 awesome people here with me. I got Crypto Pride in the house. Odonato, who doesn't wear a wig anymore, but he wears his red cap. We got Poodles. And our newest favorite YouTuber, Fowler, in the house.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy.
Man. Fowler, I saw you in the comments earlier on that live stream. That was an awesome live stream.
Oh, Tales from AG?
Yeah.
From AG? Yeah. Man, dude was dropping some fire. Okay. Like, I like to be opinionated, right? I'm pretty chill. My man's the totally opposite of me. He was just going at it for almost an hour. I can't do that. Like, I can't.
I gave him mad respect. He was nonstop talking, and like the only thing is this chat was on slow mode. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to chat up,
slow mode.
Like, let me talk.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Goodness.
Props to Tails, man. That boy. Like I said, I was like, if I need a YouTube FUD bodyguard, that's the dude right there. Okay, I don't need to fight no FUD because this dude is out here stomping the curb, stomping the stuff.
That's exactly what he's gonna go Seth Rollins on their ass with the curb stomp. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
I added him as a friend on Discord, so hopefully, if he accepts my friendship, we can have him on some lives here, and he can have a team behind him rather than doing the hour-long thing by himself. Mad props. Not everybody's like Prado, who can do that. Prado's not going to be with us tonight, so we're not going to get all his 20-cent. What did he say last week? His 20-cent ideas,
gems.
20-cent
gems.
20-cent gems.
Dimes.
Yeah, 20-cent
dimes. His dimes.
Dropping dimes.
Man. So yesterday, Brian said he was going to release some big news this week, and we're still waiting. Still waiting. It's getting harder and harder when I see the timer go down to 15 days. Tomorrow it's just crazy. We're getting close. We're within hours. Now
it's crazy thinking about it. Just barely over 2 weeks, right? And 3 months ago, right? 90 freaking days ago, we all sacrificed and we go, God, it's gonna freaking kill me to wait until January 20th. And now we're almost there. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts.
And I just want to throw this out there, even if January 20th is not the day, because as we know, there could be delays. Not saying the team has not said a single thing, but look at your rebases every day and just know you're making money the longer this goes out. So I just want people to know that the team has not said anything, but that doesn't mean.
I think that may be the announcement. I think that may be the announcement. Tell you the truth.
You think so?
Yeah,
he's got to release something with it. You know, that can't be the only announcement. You can't just be like, "Hey, we're delayed," and by the way, I got.
But this is, we were delayed. But this is why we're delayed. Such and such, such and such, such and such.
Yeah, it's like you give a kid an ice cream cone. You say, "Oh, but we're not going to your friend's house tonight." You know, you kind of lessen the blow. You got to lessen the blow here. Yeah, by the way, this exchange is listing us, but we're going to launch February 20th.
Yeah.
All right. If that exchange is listing us, then maybe another one will, and then more and more and more and more. Right now, the way I see it is we have nothing, no projects on this blockchain, no centralized exchange. Sexes. That's for you, Odie. So, devil's advocate, I need to see stuff. Not saying they don't have stuff lined up. Like they could come out this week and be like, got this, this, and this, and I'll flip. I'll be like, oh my gosh. I'm still very bullish. Okay. This is just the realist. We need stuff and you need time. The problem is not if you get a project right now building on your blockchain, is time to set up their Discord, set up their network, and come in and be able to do what they need to do, because we understand you just can't say I'm starting a crypto community tomorrow and expect like the marketing that goes on.
Yeah, because right now we got 16 days to launch and no projects to market their projects. You know, it's crunch time, really.
15 days, 54 minutes, 39 seconds. Who's counting? Not me.
Who's counting? Yeah, exactly, right? Hey, you want to know how many seconds? I got the exact.
Oh.
It's
Yeah, you
1,299,000. 1,299,000 seconds left.
See, that's how you know you've gone to crazy levels and you're counting down the seconds, you know?
Sounds like you guys lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely lost it.
I've never not lost it. That's nothing new to any of you. So
it's crazy too, because it seems like Vulcan's in a standstill right now. We're just in the waiting game, and then it's Safoo's doing the same thing. 28,000 volume the last 24 hours. Not a lot going on. The price is basically just stabilized where it's at. Not a bad thing. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
So what do you think about the council? We'll talk about that?
Yeah. So that leads us to this comment. Rolandson, Greek Kai, are we supposed to be voting now for the council? I saw something in Discord. Can you review tonight? So right now is till the 6th, you have the questionnaire if you're interested in applying for council to make it to the vote. I don't know if he's going to pick a handful of the best ones or if they're all just going to go up for vote. And if it's blind voting, which is good, I won't say which one's mine. You guys can review all of them. But if it's a blind voting, that works too. But the voting is going to start, I think, after the 6th. The 6th is when they stop all the stuff and we vote. And I know I put in an application. Anybody else here put one in?
I'm number 19. I'll tell you, I'm 19.
all right. Look at you.
I love it. I'm not going to say what number I am because I don't want to sway people. Brian's like, I'm 19.
You muted. Poodles.
Hey, you can hear you. Yeah.
Poodles is always on mute.
Sorry. They should just have the names next to the applicant's, number so people could vote for who they believe in, for who they want to represent this community to the fullest.
I was waiting.
Yeah, I think it should.
I understand that I have a big following in the community. So when people see my name, they'll be like, oh, I want Greek in. I don't want to be voted in just because I'm Greek and I'm here in front of you guys daily. I want to be voted in because you think my answers or whatever, it sounds like, oh, this guy's can actually do a good job. So I kind of like the way it is. And if I don't get in, I don't get in. It's not going to kill me. It's not going to be the end of the world. I'm still going to be an investor. I'm still going to do my safuu videos. I'm still going to be positive. I'm still going to be hyping this. I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing. I will stop. I have said this. If I do get on the council, I will stop doing safuu videos. I will do more of like council stuff. Like if they want me to say what, like, do you know how they're going to be voting on things? If there's 4 choices to vote on, I will use my platform as a YouTuber to put it out there to the community so they can be like, hey, watch the Greek's video. He goes into depth on what your choices are and when the votes are, all the details, and doing stuff like that. I will cover Vulcan though, and people are like, well, they're 2 separate right now. And I get one's going to bridge to the other, but trust me, the way the team has wanted to separate everything, which once the blockchain's released, I'm going to start really separating my videos. It's instead of saying safuu and Vulcan, I'm trying to tie the communities in together because, Vulcan's not as widespread yet. So I'm trying to make that connection but I know we have to start separating that because they are 2 different things. But yeah. Kevin, the vote should start on the 7th, hopefully, or the 6th. I don't know. Elliot's in charge of that, and everything. So Legends Are Us is actually first on the board, but he said second, so I don't know where the first comment went. And he created a new saying, let's
Vulcan go?
Let's Vulcan go. I don't know. Yeah,
let's vote Greek.
Go, baby.
Let's vote Greek.
Who said this comment for me? I didn't type this one.
Me? That was me.
Oh.
You just fell victim to the I'm gonna comment everybody but think it's me.
Yeah.
Oh man. Odie, I forgot to put this on your channel. I should have done that. That's my bad.
Right, Biz. You absolutely right. That's a fact.
Yeah, I got 2 more subs today, so I'm 580.
Nice. You're growing strong. Everybody, before I get started too, YouTube loves when you guys like the video. So throw a like down there for everybody. Go to their pages, subscribe to everybody on this panel. I'm blessed to have a ton of subscribers and live the dream, but we want to make everybody live the same dream. So let's go to their pages, subscribe to their page. If you're not subscribed to my page and you're coming across me for the first time, then subscribe. But go subscribe to everybody else on the show. It's not all about me here. Derek Geen, I know there's some people in the community and you know, now we're all talking about nodes. We're all getting excited. And yeah, we're not going to make this show all about the nodes, but that is a big thing of what's going on now. And it is the setup process. And we're going to find out more. I hope we get more information so we don't have to keep talking about nodes because, you know, yesterday's show was very beneficial with security on nodes and stuff like that. Luckily,
that was awesome.
We don't have a technical panel here, so I can't even get into that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not technical at all. I was able to watch a video and do the nodes. I can help out if people DM me with simple requests like just errors, where to put where, but that's it. So that's not going to be a lot of node talk. Jana's in the house. I don't know where Jana and all the other ladies have been. My Discord has been silent. Once again, if in the description of this video is a link to my Discord. If you haven't joined and you want all things DeFi, we have many projects, different project chats, different creator chats. Follow her up to get you your own chat in there. So Crypto Pride's got his own chat. Odinow's got him. So if you want to ask them personal questions in their own, I got game rooms. We got the safuu buy bot that gives you all the buys and sells. So when we're having those crazy volumes going back and forth, I also have every single safuu bot in there. So you get price, liquidity, SIF, circulating supply, fire pit percentage. So I just added all those because when they had to redo all the bots, they made them so they're shareable now. So I was able to steal them. I was so excited. I wasn't able to before. Jenna says hello, Odie, too. You don't have to say hello to Odie. Don't.
What's up,
Sorry,
Jenna?
Hey, Jana. Where's my hello? Where's my hello, Jana?
Crypto Pride number 19 needs a hello.
Hey, man. Thanks, OBZ. I see you out there. I missed his, he said something to me. My bad.
Yanni Boy's in the house. Kwan Mama's here. She's trying to take my sayings, you know. Odie says, I don't know nothing. That's true. He doesn't even know what he ate for breakfast. He can do all this ninja stuff, but he doesn't know what he had for breakfast.
Yep.
Lady Bex is in the house. Nice to see you here. Man. Is Greek too cool to say hi? You didn't even give me a chance.
I feel a breakup coming on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. In order to have a breakup, you have to have
Yep. Jana, when are you going to be on live again with us? All you ladies just disappeared and went into the weeds after the first big. We got to get you ladies into these lives more often.
Yeah,
Live Freedom's been in a couple of them.
They all disappeared at the same time. Like they all were out active on Discord and and it's not just my Discord, it's all of them. And then they just disappeared. They're waiting. They're waiting for the Vulcan news to come out, and then they're going to come back with full authority. I fully know. They're here now. I'm seeing most of the ladies in the chat, in the comments now, so I'm not going to say they're not here. They're doing a good job. Hey, Ian, the Bears are doing what they're supposed to do. We're benching our quarterback Sunday. We're just throwing in the towel from now. We're just saying, hey, we're throwing in the towel. Your Packers suck. They're going to lose. They're not going to make the playoffs. Your quarterback's going to retire. Your quarterback's going to retire, and then you're going to be crying. But I'll see you in Vegas. So
whole bunch of tears. That's how you feel?
Oh man.
Oh,
Bears suck. We suck.
Sure do.
Oh man. Yeah, we bench. I just got a notification today. Our quarterback's got a hip injury. / we're benching him so we don't lose.
We gotta think about that Bills game, man.
Man, that's
cancellation.
Rough.
That was crazy, right?
That's rough. That was rough.
That was nuts. it affected 4 of my fantasy football leagues. It's like, you know, that game had tons of players, and like everybody's like, what should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm leading right now in the championship game. You know, I think you should just give me the win. But it's sad. I hear he's doing better though. So for anybody who don't know, he had a
cardiac arrest.
What's it called? Cardiac arrest on the field. He collapsed. They had to revive him before they put him in the ambulance. When he got to the hospital, they supposedly had to revive him again. He was on oxygen. They intubated him, and supposedly he's 50% oxygen now. So he's getting better, and he's showing good signs. That's the last update. For anybody who didn't pay attention, and they postponed the game and suspended the game, and who knows when they're going to play it, if they play.
It's playing Sunday, right? Saturday.
Yeah,
I think I saw.
So there's been big news today. I've been getting buzzed by everybody about Kiwi token.
Yeah,
it's up over 10 cents now. This thing's like skyrocketing up. I was like, what's going on here? Supposedly they want to go on the Vulcan blockchain. I read the announcements, and because of Brian Legends, you know, he said he's going to buy if you have over 25K in liquidity, and you know those rules he gave a few that he's going to invest in those projects. So they hit all the marks that they needed to hit. So now they want to go on Vulcan and have Brian Legend invest in Kiwi token. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's going up. So
I see.
Now they have their own Discord for Kiwi token. So if you guys want, check that out.
I saw that Confirm did a technical analysis on it too.
I noticed that also today. I checked out Conference TA on it, and that was like the first time I've ever seen the chart for this token. I mean, there's moves being made.
Yeah. 10 cents.
Now, I don't know what Khan was on last night, what caffeine he was drinking.
Yeah, about like 6 of them, right?
6 videos. I wake up and I'm like, what? Jeez, man.
Video on everything.
I'm like, I thought the Greek was crazy, but man. Moses the Great's in the house. We got Rickness. Jaime Garcia Prieto. Compton 310's in the house.
What's up?
And who's going to answer his favorite question?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Come on,
Compton, we're going to go one show. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.
Oh, thank you, Greek.
because there's another thing I want to throw into the mix, and this is why it makes this question so much harder, is opening day might not even be January 20th. We don't know that yet. Yeah. You know, I'm just trying to throw it out there. And we have nothing announced, so it's really tough. And we're up to 110 people watching, so thank you for everybody who's watching.
Lead is one of them. He's not quite dead yet.
Yeah,
his sickness hasn't taken him. He's in the comments.
So Prado texted me earlier, like an hour and a half ago, and he's like, I can't be on with you tonight. I'm like, I don't know if I'm even going to go on, because at that time I was having migraine symptoms myself. So I ate my dinner. I took a pill, and luckily I'm good right now. But I understand what he's going through. He's had like a 4.5 day migraine. And for us migraine sufferers, we know that's not fun. Not fun.
We know. We totally know.
Man, I'm messed up, brother. I'm still here. No excuses. I'm bringing out all the freaking stops right now. There's no excuse.
Calm down, Poodles.
Nothing gets stopped. Nothing gets stopped. Poodles, the hype man.
He's all the way up.
Poodles can't. He's going to give himself like a what's it called, aneurysm if he continues. So he's got to tame it down. We've had to tame Poodles down. That's why he hasn't been doing videos, because I banned him from doing videos for his health. Milky's in the house. He says, "Oh my God, it's gone past midnight in the UK, and I see you guys are live. Looks like another late night." And you guys in the UK, I don't know how you do it. You know, for us, this is normal. We're done by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
It's midnight 19 right now in the UK, man. They are hardcore out there, still staying awake. Lady Bex and everybody over there.
Man, it's awesome to see. Jay Legend says, I can't get excited.
I have migraines. I understand what that's like. I'm just, I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm from a different type of breed.
He's a different poodle. Okay? He's one of those show poodles, okay? He's one of those show poodles. Yeah. Jay Legend, I feel you here. Can't get excited with very little information. I'm excited because I know there's going to be information, but until it's out, it's like, you know, pull your hair out.
I don't understand how anybody has any type of sleep whatsoever, period, right now. All the things that are coming together that we've been sitting here waiting for month after month, knowing what was in the works. We're here. We're on the front line of what's going down with this blockchain, no matter the name of it. It's the one that we chose to believe in from the start. And, you know, some of the people that came in through the middle and towards the end who have faith in where this thing is going, this is an exciting time for Vulcan, for safuu, period. End of story. If you're getting sleep right now, God bless you, because I can't sleep right now. My sleep is to a minimum.
Yeah. This is the way I look at it. I know that it's hard to get excited for some folks because they don't have anything specific to kind of like focus on. It's like, okay, I can get excited about this because I know what this is. I know what that is, blah, blah, blah. I get that. The way I choose to look at it, you might want to consider this. I'm looking at this like Christmas. Christmas is coming on the 20th of January. Brian Claus is bringing us some presents. When you go, we just got through the holidays, right? For those of us that celebrate that around the world. Did you know what was in all of those boxes with all of the wrapping? No, you didn't. You were just excited that you're going to get something. We're all going to get something. We don't know yet what has been wrapped up, but we have a couple of presents around the tree, and they're going to grow. They're going to grow. So that's kind of how I'm choosing to look at it.
That's a good way to look at it. But then there's this. Shouldn't all the protocols that are going to be launched in the VeChain be doing marketing by now? And that's the part where
it's scary.
And the reason is
I can't disagree with that. I mean, that's a good point. Definitely.
Volume. Now, the blockchain's probably going to start off slower. Okay, and it's going to ramp up, which is going to happen anyways. Like, even if you have projects, it starts off slower and ramps up with volume increasing exponentially as you get towards July, which is what you want to have happen. But we need to have some of these projects now doing their marketing so that you have a bigger, which I'm sure with the rebrand and you got Ninja Promo now, there's going to be a marketing push. You're going to start seeing things. I just, news any day now. We hope. And the problem with this news any day now, and this is when I get no sleep because Brian tends to give news at 3:30 in the morning, and I set my alarm at 3 a.m. every day now just so I can wake up, see if Brian said anything, and then I go back to sleep. That's what I was doing during the other times when he said he was going to do news, because I want to be the first to take a screenshot of it so then I can, or if I know I have to wake up early and start filming so I can beat Pride to the video.
Good luck, buddy.
I know I release at the same time every day, regardless of what the news is. It's just, I like to be there and see the news. It makes me happier when I go back to bed.
I usually go to bed about a half hour before that most of the time. So by the time I wake up, it's like 7 hours since he dropped the information. But once we're retired, it won't really matter. Be able to stay up late.
So this is the thing that I'm sure this is my first blockchain launch, and this is Bob Tail's first blockchain launch. I know a lot of you. This is something that when I found out about crypto and really got into crypto, I wanted to find a project. When I got into safuu, they were promising the blockchain for 2 years. They still got no blockchain. This is what I wanted. I wanted to find a project that was giving a blockchain.
Yeah, man. You know how hard it is to actually find a blockchain that's launching and getting in early?
Well, you can find them
pre-sale. I mean, but you still got to get through the process of seeing it through,
right?
It's either you early and you go the journey, or you come in late and you paying the higher price. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, like still people come in January 20th are early to the blockchain, but they're paying 1-to-1. We got that bonus, and we got extra things. We got a chance at nodes that they didn't have. Of course, they could come in now and buy a node. I mean, I don't know if NR wants me saying this, but I'm going to say it anyways. He now owns 1.6% of all nodes in circulation because he just got his 8th node today. So NR, Mr. Node, 8 of them. Yeah, crazy. So
gonna
if
be node
NR's
daddy.
nodes go, I told NR this through text today. I'm like, if your nodes go down, let's say your servers go down, just your servers, 1.6% of all nodes go down. That's great.
Yeah. Nuts.
He's too big to fail at this point. We got to make sure that if something happens, we got to make sure that he's propped up.
Yeah,
he's done excellent things. He's got his on 2 different servers, so he's got 4 on one, 4 on the other, and then he's even got them spaced out, so in different parts of the country, they're not all running in the same.
Yeah.
I had all the choices in the United States to choose from, and I chose Cleveland.
I almost chose Cleveland when I put my second one on today, but
I wish they had one in
change.
Chicago, but no, they have Cleveland, and then they had another like East Coast, and I'm like, I don't like that. I'm going Cleveland, and then I'm like, I hate Cleveland, but that's why I'm putting my node in Cleveland because it will perform better in Cleveland because I hate Cleveland.
I wanted one in Reykjavik, Iceland, but that wasn't on the list, and they've got ridiculous backup for their, throughput, crazy throughput. Just tons and tons. I thought that would be a great place, but alas, it is not on the list.
I mean, the uptime on these things is great. Like, there's company, we're talking bigger companies. Like, it would really cause panic and chaos when if these things go down. Not just for us, no, but for world level. This is the calm before the storm. We are in DeFi. We are all crazy level. Yeah, that's true. We're all crazy. This is the Wild West. Like every DeFi project I'm in, everybody says it's the Wild West, but I love it. If you love being a degen and you love going into stuff, yeah, there's high risk, but the rewards are also massive as well, which is a crazy thing. And
crazy,
Kevin,
man. Crazy.
who can you not hear? Is it? I don't know. Say who you can't hear. If it's just me, well, obviously nobody else has said anything.
Maybe it was Poodles.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of Poodles' thing now. I love you, brother.
D. McKenzie, we know you 23, Greek. 23 is my favorite number. My tattoo, the ball is in 23, but unfortunately I couldn't pick this. So 23 is not me.
To say on your comments, never fear, the Greek is here.
What?
Wow.
In your comments, I just want you to say, never fear, the Greek is here.
Yeah, never fear, the Greek is here. Okay.
Oh no, we all saw his face, but it was only for a split second. He did it twice, but it was just like from the chin up for a split second. That Barry yesterday.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. I was.
Oh, okay. So Barry did dox himself yesterday. It was the only one who saw his face. Barry's been live on my channel in his car for about an hour.
Uh-huh.
It's an old live. It was on the I think it was the first time I held the Fantastic Four when we actually did those.
Time ago.
So the first time it was on my channel, you can actually see Barry and the legendary other Nathan's on there as well.
He's actually shown his face a couple times since then on other lives too.
I want to know what gave away my questionnaire, like how everybody knew that was. Well, did I say anything about you? Did I say anything Greek or YouTube-y? What?
Yes. YouTube influencer, everyday videos. Community loves me.
Everybody needs to change their app and put that in there on every single one of them, and even out the field.
Okay. When I first filled it out, I was kind of like, okay, maybe Elliot's just reading these and he's deciding the best candidates to put up for a vote. And I didn't really realize that unfortunately, there's another one that's pretty obvious. It's probably number 18 or 19 is Ted from Daylight. So there's some obvious ones there. Yeah, we all saw this funny YouTube vid. Joe wants to be on council. I don't know where this guy gets off thinking it's a good idea. You FUD the project. It's just not a good thing. No, even if people aren't going to vote for him, but if it remains anonymous like this, obviously, he could end up getting in this. So this is the danger of this anonymous stuff.
Who's on the accounts that's not anonymous that Ellie was talking about?
That's Ted.
Oh, okay. So Ted is one of them.
Yeah, somebody was in my messaging me today, and they're like, "Yeah, that's Ted." And then it was like number 9, and you could read his response. He basically says, like, he basically gives it away, saying, "Elliot asked me." So it's the one that says, "Elliot asked me." So yeah, reasoning for not having the names is to avoid it turning into a popularity contest. Yeah, and now everybody knows who I am, so that's great. Yeah, this feels like the longest 16 days of all time, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not having a hard time sleeping like Poodles was talking about yet, but I know that last couple of days before, oh, dear Lord, help me. Yeah.
Have you been checking your rebases?
Oh, dude, I do a spreadsheet. I check my rebases every freaking day, like multiple times a day. I know how much I'm making an hour, everything.
Yeah, it's funny because like yesterday I checked, so I showed my dad the numbers, and then I showed him today, and he's like, "You made that much in one day?" And like you could see his eyeballs pop, and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I'm gonna make that much more to tomorrow. It's steady $9 price.
He's like, "I should have invested."
Your dad's a CPA, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knows the numbers.
Yeah. So when
my favorite thing to do when I wake up.
And then of course, then he goes, but when it opens up, then you're privy to the price differences. I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, I'm just saying this is what I'm guaranteed right now. When it hits the ding, 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 and it opens up.
Yeah.
You know, that's all we can hope for. Got the ladies, Crypto Gale, greetings all. Hello everyone. Odie, you're in the comments a lot, man. What are you doing? Jana says
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah, you're in my comments a lot here. Jana's sorry. She apologized, guys. We're back together. I'm back to work, but always there for you. Aww.
You guys are better than a soap opera, man.
Yeah, she used to wake me up every morning. Now she doesn't. She waits till I'm already awake. And Crypto Lead is in the house. He said none node
Maybe
holders. No, I don't know what he meant. He probably meant to say no node holders.
He's probably on some serious NyQuil right now.
What do you want? Okay, none node holders should be happy about all the node talk without nodes. Okay, so he's saying no one should be unhappy about the node talk because without nodes there's no blockchain, which equals no rebases, which equals no Vulcan. So there you go.
Yep.
So we need these nodes up. I know people who don't have a node are going to be like, yeah, but it's kind of, we're making all this. We're doing it's. I get it. Without that, the blockchain doesn't become a reality. Without that, we all can't change our lives. So support the guys and subscribe. Now that we're up to 110 people, hit the like button for me. You don't have to subscribe.
Thanks,
to me. Subscribe to everybody else. We're trying to get Odie monetized so that he can do what Odie does with his 19 cameras and different angles. And I'm actually upping my game when I get back home. I have a green screen now. It got delivered to my house. So
nice.
So when I get back home, I'm going to have good backdrops. I'm going to have to figure out I'm probably going to have my videos now, rather than doing just the overlay, I can do the whole screen overlay and just have part of it cut off behind me. So now I figured out it will make my editing time actually so much simpler because I can just chroma key in. So I'm actually excited because now instead of having to overlay 3 different things when I do my cutout, if any of you have watched a video of mine and you see my cutouts, it takes 3 overlays just to do that, and then I have to sit there and position each and every one. So if it's not exactly 100% center, it's because I'm lazy and I didn't care. Which I make sure it's 100% center every time because I am a crazy man.
Well, I'm thinking like you because I just ordered another green screen, one that I think is going to suit me much better than the ones that I've got. So I'm up in my game too. We'll see if it works out the way I hope it will.
Just crossed over 12,000 VUL.
What? 12,000?
Yeah.
That's Poodles is going to be doing some backflips over there. Man, he's going to be doing his dance. He's going to be like, What's up, my Vol family? I love everybody. That's gonna be Poodles day
But
one.
you said you had 12,000 coins.
That's what it says that I rebased out to, where it says estimate, rebase, vol estimate, 12,000.
Yeah. Nice.
I get nothing, just 12,000. You know.
I started with under 5,000.
That's good. I just passed 1,900 today. That's my That's my.
Is this bag only?
That's bag only, no nodes involved.
Okay. And Poodles, you're saying you got 12 grand worth of coins, and is that your bag without the nodes?
Oh, that's
no.
yeah.
I didn't say I have 12 grand worth of coins. I said I have 12.
No,
around
12,000 coins.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not counting nodes.
Nice. That is sweet. Sorry, I didn't. I said that backwards.
Hey, maybe that could be some of the news he's talking about. Maybe he says because of the node news. He says about the announcement. Says it's gonna be about nodes. That could be one of the things too. You can see a rebasis for nodes. Who knows?
So that should be about what by the 20th?
We're looking. What is it? 15 days. So 12,000 would be 6, 3, 15-ish thousand. Not official math, but official.
Yeah, guesstimation. I'm with it.
So Jana said, "Hi, Crypto Pride." There you go, boy.
Thank you, Jana.
I like this.
Magnet.
What's up, Greeky Macreeky?
Greeky Matt Freaky.
I just want to say thank you to Biz. She's sharing everybody's YouTube channels. So go support them. Click the links. Leave for 5 seconds. Go subscribe to all of them, and then come back. And I'll still be looking hopefully decent. My beard will be a little bit longer, but I'll still be here.
Hey, let's throw it out for somebody's got a birthday tomorrow. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Me.
Oh, this guy. He's crossing the half-century mark, people.
Yes.
Half-century. He's joining my group. Yeah. Come on in, Pride. The water's just fine. Let's give it up for Mr. Half-Century tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe to this cat.
I didn't
Pointing the wrong way.
You're gonna have like a special birthday edition video tomorrow, man.
He doesn't look his age.
Yeah. All right. So I don't have my nacho hat, but we got to do it without the nacho hat. Happy birthday.
Let's do it.
Crypto Pride. Happy birthday. Crypto Pride. Over 50. Crypto Pride. Happy birthday. I'm Crypto Pride.
Crypto Pride. Thank you, guys.
Crypto Pride.
In the house. He's in
Happy
the house.
birthday, brother.
Thanks.
Doing epic things.
Don't make me do that again. Oh my goodness. Odie, why aren't you throwing your hat into the ring? The people want you, Odie.
Well, that's very nice, and I appreciate the thought. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna not. So there's better candidates anyway. So
I'm gonna not.
Appreciate the thought though.
So Nick Jeong, according to the tracker, there's only about half the nodes set up. So if it stays like that till mainnet, that means more rewards for us. Now,
well,
I don't. That's what I need a more announcement on, because people shouldn't be screwed because the network needs to ramp up. So there's going to be people that, even though we got our software up on the network, but we're still not validators. We're not even on testnet. And I hate to break it to a bunch of people, but we're going to have to redo this for mainnet and put the new code in, because everything was safuu X code. We need to redo this stuff. So I don't know how they're going to ramp up. So I think if your node is up and it has the software running on it, they're going to pay you the fee rewards. They're probably going to have to pay everybody the fee rewards for that. I anticipate that this is all speculation. You know, they can't screw people. Well, I don't know. They're not just only going to make it to the validators. The validators might get extra for validating transactions, but for fee rewards, those will still come. And that's the biggest question. So we'll still get ours. So
is the tracker that Nick's talking about, is that just where we clicked on that thing in Discord for the check mark, that green box with the check mark? or is that something totally different that
I believe that's the only. I don't know of any tracker, but that was only today. I looked at it. Today I looked at it. It was at 289. But what people got to realize is that NR can only check it once.
Yeah, and I can only check it once.
And
so,
did Poodles even check it?
No. Okay.
See, Poodles is up. He didn't even check it.
So if that's what Nick's talking about, just know that Nick, you can only click it once, and if you have more than one, like he said, NR has 8. There's 7 that won't be accounted for, if that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how else they would know, since it's not. I mean, the NFTs aren't attached yet.
It was running, and I haven't checked it since.
No, yeah. There's a in the node chat. If you go into pinned messages and scroll through the pinned messages, there's one where he says, just to get a feel of how many people have actually set this up for their just knowledge, click this check mark.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Okay.
I'm clicked in there.
Hey, Poodles, did you stop your instances for on AWS once it was set up? Did you go back in and turn them off?
I only have one instance going, and it's for the just 4 core.
Yeah. Okay, but have you gone in and stopped that instance?
No, I haven't.
After getting it. Okay, so if I may, and Greek back me up, but you want to definitely go log in when you get a chance, because you're getting charged if it's on and active. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I don't care. I want it up. If they send a message that they need me to do something to that now, I want to be able to go and do it right now. Anything being up,
you can click it, and in 5 seconds, it's turned on after you click it.
There is for anybody. I want people to know this too, though. Unless you have a static IP,
we got 1 month of this is still going to be going on forever, right?
Yeah. So. If you don't have a static IP, and if you click stop, it will assign you a new IP, and then when you go into Putty to do any change, you will have to redo some code with the new IP and change some things. So it's like a 10-minute process. When I go to start mine back up, I'm going to change it to a static IP, and I'm going to pay for that static IP, so it never changes. So that's just one thing that,
good point.
I'm learning so much while going through this, which is actually good. I never even thought I had all these. Today I just set up 2-factor authentication, so now, just adding some security.
Yep. I did that today too.
Prado and Kryptonian are going to do a show
with AWS 2-factor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you go into your AWS account and go to security, then it's self-explanatory for it. They call it multi-factor authentication. They call it MFA, not 2FA, whatever. So Prado and Kryptonian are going to do a live stream show, and they're going to go through security stuff on nodes. So that live will be amazing. That I don't know when they're going to do it, but that's the stuff we need, because there's a lot. And I don't know a lot about it or where to find it. I just been told things, and now I would have to be on the phone with people and be getting walked through.
All right, guys, I got to head out, but thanks for inviting me.
All right, Crypto Pride.
Later, brother.
Crypto Pride, birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Crypto Pride. Yeah, so where's the tracker? I think he's talking about the click mark.
Yeah, that's the only way you would be able to track it, because once we set them up, there's nothing tying it to the blockchain until they give us that information to connect our NFT, for lack of a better way of saying it, right?
Yeah.
That's my assumption anyway. I'm still learning a lot too, so. Yeah.
I'm just excited that, even the people that were down and out with safuu, that this is like a comeback for them to recoup and advance on where their mind was set about the project they originally got into, So you could have gotten into this, and you could have, tried dollar cost averaging all the way down as far as you can go, and you may have put quite a bit of your money into this project, and people may have feelings about it. And now if they stuck with it and they followed along with the community and the direction that we're going, they have they're going to be okay,
Yeah, you're definitely going to see, basically, if people have been paying attention for the past few months and stuff, like you'll see if you're going to basically see a big divide of people who actually were paying attention in the community, listening to some of the things that are going on YouTube, like these different strategies and stuff. And then you're going to see people who just get completely wrecked, or in their opinion, think they're wrecked. But because if they don't understand what's going on here, you're going to make a bad decision.
That is true. And the way the games, there's a lot of gamification to the way you play Vulcan and how you treat this. It's not a normal token, so a normal coin. Normal coin, the value going up is how you make your money. Here, the value could dip, but you could be a more profit than at a higher price. And it's kind of hard for mentally people to wrap their brains around that. And that's what part of the problem with safuu is people couldn't. They were always chasing the all-time high again, thinking, and it could never go that way. Even though 6 months down the road, $27 was equivalent to being over $300 at the all-time high. So it's a mental game with Vol, but now we know the rules of the game and we're better. Now, Crypto Gale brings up a good point. Volume predictions for Vulcan made during TCL's live stream yesterday seemed extremely conservative. Thoughts on Aptos, which saw volume in the hundreds of millions in its first week of launch. Now, Aptos had a lot of big-time investors and all that stuff coming in previously. The reason we were being ultra-conservative is I'm going based on absolutely what has been announced right now. So my day one price. If we were to launch January 20th, we're going to see a bunch of sells. Okay, we're going to see a bunch of sells. Now, what's going to happen is these sells are going to push the price down, and the price is going to hit that magic point where now people go, woo, and then you're going to see all them flooding back in, and it's going to be a bunch of buy pressure. We could end the day up with a higher price than we started, which is probably what's going to happen, and the volume would be like 25 million that day because you're just seeing all these buys and sells. But that how many days in a row can you continue to do that? So you need projects. So that's why we were just being conservative. I don't want to throw numbers out there. We're going to be at 50 million, 100 million. Now, this could all change. Brian could say tomorrow that crypto.com is going to be the first exchange and people will be able to on and off ramp Vulcan on crypto.com. Now we have something to talk about with volume, and now we could say, oh, look at this. Now I can point to something that might bring in, and then projects coming in that will bring in eyes, and that's why we were conservative. It's just we don't want to throw expectations to the roof, and when we don't know things, it's the unknown, and it's dangerous to throw super high predictions out when we don't know, because the truth is we don't know anything yet. I'm sure there's a lot of things being worked on, and I know it's coming. And I'm sure the rebranding pushed a lot of it back a little bit. A lot of this stuff might have been made aware right now, but there's a lot more that has to go on. Remember, the blockchain, a lot of the code was written for safuu, and they got to change all the language and all the stuff. It's a lot more than we think going on. And somebody said Plan B was in the house yesterday, and nobody noticed. I was on my phone, so I couldn't really look at the comments.
I didn't see, but... Well, actually, I saw someone in the comments had mentioned that Plan B was in the house, and then I tried scrolling up, and then we went a different direction, and I didn't get a chance to see. So, but if he was there, he didn't say much.
I like this comment because remember my car video when on my way to Florida here, my uncle was in the background, stone facing me the whole video. Yeah, we watched like an old guy. So his hearing aid broke. So he can't hear anything. Today I was working on my computer and he was texting me and I'm like, do you want to eat lunch? And I'm yelling at him and he's just stone faced. I'm like, dude, I could probably do a video right in front of him. He wouldn't have a clue. Oh, it was funny.
So you have to wait till you get back home then for him to get it fixed?
Well, we found a place here, but got to drive.
Oh.
Chris Saucer's house, thank you. Our first super chat of the night saying he's hoarding tokens. LOL. Saucer, You're going to make it rain, man. You're going to make it rain. Keep hoarding. Keep hoarding. And this is exactly the point. Crypto Lead backing me up. Do you know the institutions backing up those? They're not comparable. And unfortunately, without any projects at this point to really, and no marketing of those projects. So like if a project's announced and then they say we're coming out, you know, are those going to release on day one, or will they need to take extra marketing days to make sure they have? Now, Crypto Lead brought this point along with the nodes. I think confusion about what Elliot was trying to say a while back. They can keep the fee for the nodes that are offline as they are rewards for validation. So I think I think more needs to be said. What he's pointing toward was the network tax share allocated to nodes, which is based off volume. So there is a network tax share that is collected, but then the validators get an extra portion, which is a very minuscule, correct me if I'm wrong, Crypto Lead, very minuscule part that they get for, obviously. Graham Watts wants to know, when are they giving out the software and coding for us to get nodes going? My mate is all set up with VPS, but got no info on how to set up yet. This is what we're all waiting for. Right now, it's get your virtual machine up and running, because that is a step-by-step. You saw how hard it is, and we still don't have all 500. That's going to take some time. I did find out that Roxy, our node winner, the single mom, did get hers up and running. So good for Roxy. But we're waiting for this information. I don't know when it's going to come. I don't even know if we're going to even get the testnet information, or because now they're switching things over to trying to go to, it's all set up for safuu X. So they got to do different coding for, what's it called? Vulcan. So we're probably, who knows? I don't know the answer to this. Brian did allude to more node news. So that could be setup stuff. Also, for anybody with light nodes, they did make a mention yesterday. Nathan B said it might be like an online service that's just super easy, where you sign in, trivia your wallet address, and that's all you would have to do. If that's how it is for light nodes, that would be great. Could you imagine 1,500 light nodes going through the process we have to go through now? It's not hard. It's not hard if you can follow steps and do it. But it's one of those things where not everybody is computer savvy or even knows they're looking at. This is not like stuff that people deal with on a daily basis. You know, it's my first time working with Linux, so I was learning. I mean, I watched Esso's video 3 times prior to even starting it, because I wanted to make sure, okay, I had a grasp of what he's doing. And so when he started doing things, I was like, okay. And then I went into the node chat, and I would advise everybody to do this. Watch the video one time if you get access to Esso's video or Nathan B's. Watch the video one time, then go into the node chat. Look for what people are having errors on, so that when you get the same error, you don't freak out and you go, I don't know what to do. Because I got an error right away in the security thing, the security rules that you set up. So what I realized, so I had already been reading, everybody got the same error. You just delete that line and then you redo the line, and it worked like a charm. So it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Finish the point.
I was just gonna add to what you said. Yeah, I didn't watch it a couple of times because I've worked with Linux. I'm no programmer, but I'm slightly familiar. So I watched about half of his video, and then I was like, okay, I get the vibe of his video. And mad props to Esso, because English is not his first language, and he did a really exceptional job. I mean, he really did great. It was easy to follow. I liked the pace that he went at. And some people can go, oh, it took too long. I thought it was a perfect pace. And then, I paused and I would do this and then I would continue and stuff. And I thought it was easy to follow. Most people's tutorials that you tend to follow on the internet, they just rip through it and you're like, what? And you got to keep going back because you can't understand what they said.
Do you know, it's talking about the pace. It was great. Even the part where he would enter the code. Most people would doing those videos would enter the code and click enter before you even knew it was up. And you would have been like, whoa. He would enter the code and he's like, okay, make sure boom. And then he goes, then you click enter. And I'm like, okay, click enter.
Yeah.
And then I would pause, read the stuff on the screen. I'm like, mine says the same stuff. Looks good to me.
Yep.
Perfect. And it was good, because I have no clue. Like if somebody had just gave you that list and said, you enter these codes line by line, you would have clicked it. How do I know it's doing the right thing? Well, I could see it was doing the right thing. And that made me, somebody who doesn't know anything about coding. Like, I know you know a little more because you build computers, but that still is different. You know, putting a hard drive.
It's different.
It's way different.
And he said what step he was on. He said, okay, now let's go to step number 12. And every single step, he said exactly what number he was on, so that, because some people, they'll just say, okay, we did that. And then boom, boom, boom. And you're like, whoa, where the heck? What did you just do?
There was a couple times I got mixed up what step I was on because, you know, you forget which ones you copied and paste. And so when he would always say it, and I'm like, oh, that's great. 12. And then I'm like, okay, stupid. Just move it to the top of the screen. And as you go, move the next one up there. So you know you're just doing the top one every time. But it was a great video. And if you don't have access to it and you have a node and you want access to it, you have to request it. It's a private video. I can't share it. They're keeping it private because they don't want anybody else having access to this information. So they want to make sure you're in the node chat. And then you have to say, can I get access to it? You can either DM him or just give your whatever YouTube email that you use for YouTube, and he'll get you this stuff. And they're very helpful. They're always there answering questions. I can answer some of the basic questions now that I've done it, but don't come at me with super technical stuff because I'll just refer you to Esso and Nathan B. But sorry, Chad says, I hope all council members can hold, buy, or sell safely so they can be rewarded for their hard work. There's been no rules on this. Whatever they decide to do, you know, like for me, there's going to be no advantage. I know people are talking about the SIF having advantages on when the SIF's going to be used. I am one proponent where I want the SIF to have, rather than big buys, I want it to be constantly buying. So as it's just going, just have, you know, automated buys. So it's constantly $100, $200 into liquidity, just constant. That constant pressure, nobody has an advantage then. You can't time it. Nobody has anything. So that doesn't affect anybody. But as for other things, it's all going to be voted on by the community. So we won't have, so when we come up with ideas, we're bringing these ideas to the community. We're coming up with all the back end stuff for these ideas. And then the community is going to vote what they want to do with funds. And then it will come. So I guess everybody will have the same opportunity. Now, this could change. There could be rules thrown into it, whatever they agree to. If they say, okay, if you're on the council, we will agree to, who knows, maybe they make it a paid position. I don't know. And they say you have to sell all your safuu. If that's the case, then, you know, you do what you got to do. Obviously, you know, that not everybody can do it. I'm just whatever they vote on. But I would assume that they would be able to hold, buy, and sell safuu as of right now. I don't know anything else. I'm just speaking from what I've heard. Now, Biz wants to know, Greek, can you explain where and how to get a static IP? Biz, this is where I need help. Kryptonian is going to help me out with this. So reach out to Kryptonian and he could probably help you. He said he could explain it in 5 minutes. I'm not good with this stuff. I don't know where to do it. I have not set it up. So until I do it personally, I can't show somebody. Once I do it one time, I'll be able to. Yeah. But
I was looking at it this morning myself.
Yeah.
And it's the Elastic IP in AWS. I kind of looked at it today just to kind of see what all information was there. But the only way, I don't know much more than you. I just know that we have to contact our ISP and purchase static IPs. And then somehow we got to get with Kryptonian definitely, because I'm not sure exactly how to make it work.
I didn't know you had to get with I thought AWS assigned you a static IP. Well, and you have to purchase it through them.
Let me rephrase. So I'm on a slightly different gear, actually. So you can get an Elastic IP, yes, from AWS, which is their way of saying static IP. That's what I got from what Kryptonian was saying yesterday. But he was also talking about getting static IPs. So you know how when he was talking yesterday, he said he only has 2 places that he has that he gets access, right? So 2 places. So I plan to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to get static IP for my home cable modem. And then I'm also going to get a static IP for, I haven't decided yet, one of my other devices. And then that way, if one of them's down, I can still, access the SSH, right? Because he says, what is it, port 22 on SSH when you're telnet?
Yeah, you can put it to only allow certain IP addresses.
Yeah, from that IP.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's another, yeah. So sorry, I didn't quite explain, or elaborate, but that's what I meant. Sorry.
So Master Baron says, just a heads up, seems like we will need at least double the specs on virtual machine settings during the mainnet. According to Nathan B, we had a little convo today. Well, good thing I went for the bigger one because, you know. Now
I upgraded mine, 4 cores and 16 gigs of RAM, and then I'm ready to upgrade it again.
Are
It's
you on
easy to
T3
do.
large?
No, I went to T2. Is it T2 large? It's the one with it's T2 something large, and it has 4 cores and 16 gigs of RAM. That's what Kryptonian said he went with to start with. And I figured out I originally started with, what was it, 2 cores and 8 gigs of RAM or something like that. And I was like, I want this to be higher. So I went and found a video on YouTube, and in 5 minutes I was able to go in and I changed it. It's real easy to do. So if they bump it up again, it's easy to do.
Chad's Hammers, hey guys, do you find your rebases are off from Shepsky's calculator? Shepsky shows a substantial amount higher than the Volt checker. Thanks. The reason I think this could be the case is the Volt checker is not constantly upgrading every 15 minutes. Well, then Shepsky's doesn't upgrade. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just could be Shepsky's is more like at the time you put it in, it figures it out to that time. And then I just know that you're just rebasing on paper. There's going to be, hopefully it's all right. But we'll know more later. I'm sure everything will equal out in the end. It's just probably when they're updating, how many times they're updating. Maybe they do an update every 2 days and then it kicks. Who knows? I don't check every day. I don't, because I have sheets that I printed out prior on what I sacrificed, where I should be on certain days. And I know that I've been matching up slightly. I've been matching up with the Volt checker. So
I don't know. I check every couple. It's been like 3 weeks since I checked. Last time I checked, I had like 8,000. Now I have 12,000. It's crazy.
It is nuts when you think. And that leads us to this. So many folks still don't understand the power of daily compound interest. Stop focusing on price, focus on daily accumulation.
Especially when there's no action.
Yep.
Yeah, when there's especially not.
Yeah.
And we're getting the rebases. That's what's crazy.
It's nuts. So supposedly Plan B was in the comments at the beginning yesterday. Well, I missed the beginning of the show because I was out to dinner. So don't blame the Greek.
Your priorities are so out of whack, Greek. Going out and eating dinner when you should have been on a live.
I know,
fuck, man. Thanks, Monkey Girl.
The Crypto Money team reviews how coin did the node start with, so some can do math to keep up. What? Hey, so what are you talking here? Oh, okay. Now he fixed it. How many coins did the node start with? Full node and light nodes. Okay, full node started with 1,050 safuu vol. I got to keep going. And then the light nodes were 27.2 vol coins each. And those started rebasing November 20th. So, and as of today, I can give you, I have it on my phone. We will find it.
I was going to say, I have that spreadsheet that you made.
What's today's date? The 4th?
We got the same phone.
Yeah, each full node right now has 2,663 vol in a day. So you can multiply 2,663 by 9, and full node holders can. Each node, full node is. It's 24,000 right now. Each full node has, so it's doubled in value. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Crypto Lead says they can't stop you from buying safuu. How would they know if you bought back from a new wallet? You can't enforce that. So I guess that's true. Guys, you can't even do the honor system either. King Kachin says static IP Kryptonian was referring to as your home or business internet connection. Need to contact you is okay. Yeah, so we got there right. Spudley says he did a large. It's 4 and 8. I did T3 large, which might even be class T. I have to look.
Oh, that's okay. Well, actually,
and
wait a
that
minute.
is the end of the comments that we currently have. So if anybody else has any questions, now's your time. Oh, I forgot. Asa says paying bill, the crypto money team. Scratch that. It's not Asa. You never knew this was Asa. Paying bills with crypto is coming via Spritz Cool app. No connection, but a great gateway to off-ramp. Yeah, he was showing me some cool things today with that. So I'm sure we'll get more information on stuff like this in the future. Oh, we already did that one.
Hey, which one did you get, Greek? You said it was a T3 instance. What was it called?
T3 large.
T3 large. So that's 2 CPUs and 8 gigs of RAM. Network performance 5 gigs. Well, they're all 5 gigs a second. Okay, cool. It's nice that there's so many to choose from. And if the team says, hey, these are the specs, and you go, oh crap, I don't have the right ones. It took me like 3 minutes to just click, and then save it.
So is yours bigger than mine or smaller?
Mine is.
That's what she said.
How did I know? Whatever. I have a T2 extra large, or a T2X large. It's 4 CPUs, 16 gigs of RAM. Network performance is moderate. So I think the big difference, well, there's a couple differences, but network performance is definitely different. So that's not highest end. I may have to change mine again now that we've looked at that.
Yeah, I have a T3 extra large.
Okay.
That's what I think I did. T3 extra large. I forgot because I took NR sent me a screenshot of what I should do, and I just matched it. So
what's the stats on the T3 extra large?
It's 4 CPU, 16 gig memory.
Oh, you said extra large. Sorry, I read the wrong one.
Yeah. T3 extra.
Okay.
I said large. You read the right one. I got the extra large.
Oh, okay. Well, that has 5 gigs of network performance. I like that instead of being variable. I might have to change mine later.
P. Costa, I'm sorry. There's a ton of comments. Can you rewrite it? I'll read it right now. Safuu Warrior guy, what's the best Vulcan merch store? Ace's store, which used to be the Safuu merch store, is now called the Vulcan merch store. You can go there. He's got great things. My boy Poodles
Lead has a good store too.
Hooking it up with the ball caps. We're getting Vulcan hats, so we're waiting on those to get made. 2 weeks.
They emailed me. They said they didn't get back to work until the 3rd, but they were taking orders while they were not at work.
Terrible.
They're in Brooklyn. I don't know. It's a Brooklyn thing.
It's a Brooklyn thing. They have to take extra vacations, you know?
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Okay, so we skipped this comment. So if I skipped your comment and you think it's important, just leave it down below. I will get to it right now. Picasso says, I think it's inevitable that opening be postponed until at least 20th of February. For me, the ideal would be for the middle of the year. I'm going to be 100% honest. Without projects being marketing right now and going right now, I don't see – if you do open up, you're going to have no projects on it. So it's going to be slow ramp up, unless that's how you want it, because then you can test things out on the blockchain at first and do all that kind of stuff. But as of right now, that's the date until I hear until the team says something. I don't want to say it's not, but yeah, for me, if they go to the 20th,
about it launching on the 20th,
what they could do is do a launch technically on the 20th, where the blockchain's running, we got the nodes set up, and people can projects can start adding liquidity, but then they don't start trading till a further date. So technically they can say the blockchain launch, and people can test the transaction, can test things in a mainnet environment with projects.
Yeah.
They can do stuff, set up their liquidity pools, do all that stuff. But then, on a certain day we go live with trading. So that could be an idea.
we don't know.
That's actually a cool idea. I like that.
So, that could be one thing. So technically they could say we launched on the 20th, but, Chad Sammer says, update on my previous question. I'm a big silly and was a day off. My Rebases match. Thanks again, guys. Also, see, it works out. I'm glad you know, $13 games for Kiwi token now. So, wow. Kiwi, I need some more Kiwi token. You gotta airdrop me some more because I only get it when you give it to me.
I haven't gotten any. I want some.
He does giveaways all the time. I happen to win a giveaway. He said, "Are any YouTubers in the chat?" And it was me and Curtheus, and I won.
Damn.
And then so he did another. He felt bad for Curtheus, so he did another giveaway saying, Curtheus only can win this one, and Curtheus didn't even check his only. It was funny. Curtheus missed out.
Take it.
Donald Richardson, is there a time difference at launch day? So, Poodles, do you have some background?
Yeah, I'm hearing it too. It's like some feedback or something.
Let me see. Testing. Yeah, it's Poodles. Okay. So, is there a time difference? They've been doing everything on UTC, Universal Standard Time, whatever the name for it is. And when that's been 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for me, so I set my timer to that, which for me in the Central Time Zone would be the 19th. For Odie would be the 19th. Eastern Time would be the 19th. So that is why our timers aren't for the 20th. Now, could they say it will launch at a different time? Obviously, they could. We don't know the official time. So it will be
5
good
p.m.
to
my
know.
time.
Yeah.
I'm taking that whole day off too, unless it gets changed. I mean, if we get official word, then I'll take a different day off. But unless that changes, I'm just taking the day off. I've set up a very nice full body massage. I'm gonna be all loosey goosey and I'm ready in the freaking zone. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Crypto Bleed says you don't like 100%. You don't like 100% need projects at launch. I mean, people buy blockchain coins without intent to buy into projects. I'm not saying there's not going to be any projects, but it's not a reason to delay. Yeah, that's not the reason why I think they would delay. I'm more of, we still don't have the nodes up and running, and based on things I've read, they would need a 15-day reset supposedly to get the new coding and stuff and nodes online. So that would be more of a reason to delay, and we're only 15 days away. So this would have to come out pretty soon for nodes and stuff like that. But I would like it to launch with projects because the reason I say this is I want volume is because we have all these people Rebase for 2 months at a steady $9 price. They're going to be coming into this with a lot of money. You need something to plus it builds excitement for the blockchain too. When you have all these communities being like, we're launching today on this blockchain, boom.
Yeah, I like that.
Safuu Warrior, what do you think it will do to price if postponed? Still hit DP 300? It's no one's saying it can't do that. It's just the longer it postpones, the bigger our bags get before we come into. So you got to think of it that way. Kiwi says, I will give you 3 guys 5 games each to catch Kiwi. Top prize is 5 Kiwi. Sounds good, my brother. Sounds good. You didn't have to do it. I was just joking before, but for these guys, we just got to create a ticket in Kiwi Discord.
We got to do?
What? You got to create a ticket in the Kiwi Discord.
Yeah,
create
but
a ticket.
For what games? Like, I'm lost. I don't even.
So he's got games to catch a Kiwi. I've never played this game. I played the other ones he had, and I wasted my Kiwi token, which now would be worth way more because it's pumping. So you just go in there and he'll tell you how to play. Crypto Lead says they advertised in their promo video last week, January. They can't make those kind of marketing mistakes. True, that's also 100% true. Did, and on their website it said January 2023, right? But then in the Medium article it said Q1 when they were releasing Q1. So you guys think if you don't get any news by the end of this week, potentially the blockchain will be pushed to March? I'm not saying March. I just need to know node stuff. If the nodes can be up and running, obviously if the nodes aren't running, that would cause a delay for sure because you need those. But yeah, I just want to know about projects for me. That wouldn't be a reason to cause a delay. Like you could launch, have everything working, testing it out, and have projects just staggering on and ramping up and be just fine. Like Lee said, the project's more for me. I would want more projects to launch, but you don't need them. What you do need is the nodes up and running. You do need that stuff, and you do need light nodes too. We haven't even heard anything about light nodes, So we need that stuff up and running.
On a different note, the last comment there by Lady Bossnet, hell yeah.
Yeah, she can't wait until Vegas with this all.
Yep, it'll be fun. It'll be epic to meet everybody, and yeah, that'll be so much fun.
And Lead says the mechanism isn't changing. They just need to go through code swap out safuu X for Vulcan. Yeah, but this seems to be throwing a bigger deal in the plan than, from what I'm hearing. If it was that simple, why haven't they done it? That's all I'm saying. And then this too. They can't let this thing rebase too long without launching if there's delays. Hopefully it's not too long. Not saying there are delays. Once again, I want everybody. But yeah, we're gonna find out stuff. It's gonna be a flurry. Now he said this week, so I anticipate like tomorrow I hope tomorrow we hear something. Friday we hear another thing. Saturday we hear another thing. Sunday we hear another thing. That gives me 4 days of content, so my videos aren't just me talking about my thoughts and opinions. But yeah. Look at this guy.
Hey,
he shows up an hour, 17 minutes in.
What's up, guys?
Hawaii lifestyle.
Yeah, but it's only like 9 a.m. in Hawaii or something.
No, it's 3 p.m. right now, so.
Wow.
3 p.m. I just got done surfing,
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
Mahalo.
Did I miss anything today?
The blockchain already launched, bro. Where have you been?
Damn.
I'm trying to call you.
Yeah, we've been trying to call you.
Snooze, you lose.
I think it's Jelena or it's Helena Pavlova. Hello, gentlemen. My subjective opinion for council members: SO Greek, Nathan B, Dio, Starbucks, Element Ninja, Baron, Crypto Mafia, and TCL. I like it, but I know Dio, Starbucks, and Lead are not interested. That's the hard part. A lot of people were given their opinions on who should be on the council, and the fact is we only had 23 applicants as of this morning. Or was it 26 or 23? That's crazy. Like, a lot of people realize, it's going to take time. You're out of your day. You're going to have to spend time doing things. You got a lot of responsibility. It's not something that I take lightly. I mean, I'm doing this. I have time. Obviously, I have nothing else to do with my life. Like, I work during the day, and then at night I just sit there and watch Netflix. I have a dog.
It's going to be a lot of undertaking for sure. And you guys are probably going to be a lot busier than what we are right now, especially starting off.
And for people who aren't used to it, it's having heat on you. Okay. Not every decision I make, people are going to like, or not everything I say, people are going to like. Like my thoughts on what to do with the SIF and how it should do automated buys, $100, $200, like every 10 minutes as it's getting it. So as it collects, it just automated. We could take a portion of it and set that. If we can write extra code to take a portion of that from the wallet, and we can say, hey, this portion doesn't go, and we just take automated buys with the rest. That's what I like to do, because I saw the last time we got this huge SIF buy when Brian announced it, and then what happened afterwards? $49,000 sell, $29,000 sell, $40,000. I'm like, this is not, So that's one. People may not like that. They might like the big buys because it brings in a flurry of action. Yeah, you get these like peaks of action, and then nothing. 28,000 volume now. So we definitely need some projects, some utility, because look what happens when the whales aren't playing. We have 28,000 in value. And we have a lot of holders. I will say that. A lot of people are actually, if you look at the holders list, like a lot of people aren't selling. They're just holding on because we realize what's going to happen. Supply's going down. It's only going to go up. Well, if we get the right utility, it should go up and to the right. But the problem is we're all holding. So we don't get that volume. We're just all static, like, I mean, I buy daily now because I'm taking out a Fork Shark project. So I had another 250 today. So we'll probably do more tomorrow and more the next day. But Curtheus is in the house, people.
But I have two things to bring up regarding the council. One, I hope not everyone has they all have a separate point of view. That way, I guess at the end of the day, I don't want everyone to just point into one direction and okay, let's do this, compared to someone having a different perspective in that way. Because I think healthy disagreements is definitely a good team to have, where people just, have this one mindset. And two, I hope that these people that are going to be up there have emotional intelligent, EQ, which is they can hold themselves a lot better versus, they're going to be under a lot of stress. And like Greek was saying, everyone's pointing towards them and there's going to be FUD out there. And I hope when these people are under stress, they make the right decisions.
Ian, how about me, man?
Ian made it hard to think.
Curtheus is making me hot right now with the muscles.
Hey, did you see the other comment that Ian put up there from about
I
4 minutes
skip a
ago?
lot of his comments. I don't like him.
Yeah. Well, he actually left a pretty good one at the 5:19 p.m. mark about Skyway projects. Yeah, you better dig for it, brother, because it's a good one. It's a good point of view.
Okay, so people forget we have Skyway projects that can launch without the hackathon projects. No reason for delay if we have the 12 Skyway projects ready to launch, excluding the hackathon project. That's 100% true. Like I say, I'm just saying what we have now. There's no reason to delay launch because of lack of projects. I'm more worried getting the nodes up and running. That could happen very quickly. We're going to find out a lot in the next 7 days. So make sure you guys are all watching my videos because I'm sure I'm going to have a lot to cover. And, yeah. Greek, your sleeve is looking fire, bro. Bro, Curtheus ain't got nothing.
That's right.
Nothing. All right. I don't want the ladies getting too excited,
Okay, bring in the guns.
So, on that note, we've hit the end of the comments. I wasn't going to go too long tonight because, this makes me excited right here. Baron has turned in his application for the committee.
Oh, nice.
I really like Baron. So, never fear. The Greek is here. Always just keep a positive mind. We're all going to make it, Just keep your head on your shoulders. Watch my videos daily so you can stay in the know. Poodles has a freaking lightsaber. He is going to fight the FUD, be the hype man that we deserve.
Damn. Can you make it orange?
Or blue, make it blue because you got a green screen.
That's the Vulcan saber. Let's go.
There we go.
Vulcan saber.
And he's got a V in his eye, almost like a T-1000 or something. You gotta lean forward more and put that V right in your right eye.
Here we go, orange.
Compton says both Kurt and Greek have charms.
Bro, I ain't flexing on stream.
You see that? Yeah, but who has Darth Vader?
He doesn't want to start a riot.
Huh?
That's a smart
Darth Vader.
Move.
He's coming for you. All right. Since Compton threw me a super chat, we're all gonna answer his favorite question. Okay. Odie, what's your day one price prediction?
Good thing that didn't go on me first.
100. Hundo.
Curtis, like, good thing they didn't pick me first. Curtis, it's your turn.
I just don't want anyone to think this is happening or not, because obviously there's a lot of factors into this. But I'm just thinking I might as well just stick to what I said, which is 300. Just for fun. This is just for fun. 300. Regardless, we still don't know like what announcements is going to come out this week or what projects. So do with what you will. This is just for fun. So
yeah, you got to say 300 ladies in your voice.
300 Spartans.
I just lost the ladies. They're all so Curtius has overtaken my Greek dating chat. It's just Curtius and Triple Moon Goddess. They go back and forth sharing memes with each other. It's awesome.
Oh man.
It's awesome.
She's cool.
Awesome.
She's a good one.
Curtius is trying to level up in my Discord. He's like, how many times can I level up? I'll just post GIFs where nobody can see him. That's what he's doing. Okay. So we got a Poodles prediction.
I don't know, man. I think it'll go up to like $12, then down to like $7, and then up to like $50.
In true honesty, I can see it pump at the start because you're not going to have people selling right at the start. They're going to like kind of sit back, but you could also see that, and then it could go down to like 3.5. But then I think that's the point where then people go, oh, we got to buy again. And then it could close out at like $12, $15 day one. And then the second day, of course, this is where the projects and volume come in. But then there's also the thing is the liquidity pool is going to be smaller. So bot can have more of an effect on it. So what could that do? You know, it's interesting. It's very interesting.
I think it's going to go up a little bit, down a little bit, then up a lot.
And I could also say this. We could be higher 7 days out than we were day one. So it's not going to shoot up day one. It could do like some of this stuff. And then,
I agree. I actually have thought about that too. I'm thinking maybe it'll shoot up initially, then there'll be some sell pressure, and then maybe it'll spike again, but it won't have like a huge spike, maybe 2 weeks. That's just best guess. I don't know.
Yeah. As for what amounts, it's very tough. If you told me 20 projects, this is why I care so much about projects, is because the volume and, people coming in, and that would help stabilize, because you are going to get a lot of selling. Okay. I'm not going to like sugarcoat it. People are going to be seeing monetary values that they haven't seen in a while, especially me, but it's not life-changing money. It's money that I haven't had, but it's not life-changing money. There's a difference. I'm trying to make life-changing money, not, get me by the next year money. Okay.
I think taking rebases in the months of June, March, April, May, and June, taking rebases in those months, it's going to be epic.
I think that's when you'll be able to. I think March will be the perfect profit-taking opportunity if the price can stay at least 50% of what it was opening day. You'll make more profit then, and you can kind of pull some out. But we'll know those numbers as they come. Quan Mama says, Greek sharing is caring. The ladies got unlimited love for you and Kurt. That's true.
Nice.
True. But when Kurt does his sultry, sexy voice, Kurt is.
It's all over, man. You're going to have to make more money to make up for the difference there, Greek.
And Bobtail, with unknown fire pit, what do you think supply will be? I have factored in the fire pit to be 72 to 77%. So 72 to 78%, somewhere in that range. Now, what I don't know is Brian's has not been 100% clear on this. Does the rebase for the 75 million treasury start with when we started at the 20th of November? If so, that's going to be 256 million that it rebases out to come mainnet launch. And then I figured around 30 million would be where we started and where we had to start, and then was it 10 million? We'd rebase out to like 30 million coins total. And so we'd be at like 286 million circulating supply upon mainnet launch. That's why not that comment, the starting supply is way different. That's why I say the starting supply is way different. Okay, that's why he's saying that. So don't laugh at me. Okay.
You're lucky I'm not an admin, or I would turn that around and I'd put it back on there. I like that comment.
It's like, ladies don't fight. I'm here all night. Yeah. That's when Moon and Kurthius at like 2 a.m. my time. I wake up and it's get.
I've seen that too. I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh man, there's a lot of people lurking. I guess like Zima popped in the other day, last night.
It's funny because it's like the dating channel, but there's absolutely no dating that goes on in that channel. It's just for people to talk outside of the main chat. And like they keep the main chat, so if like there's buys or sells, they could see it, and then they go to the other chats. And then the game room that I created is basically just my own personal game room. Nobody else goes in there to play the fishy game. I'm on level like 290. I'll sit there and work, and I'll have Discord up, and I'll be playing the fishes. My friend at work, he's like, "This is the most degen game I've ever seen." Kiwi got me addicted to it, so it's so dumb. I'm at level 306, Kiwi. Look what you've done to me.
Somebody, Yanni Boy, he got sick from playing that too long because he was trying to win that free NFT.
Oh, yeah?
And then the other guy who actually won that NFT grinded it out for like 2 weeks to beat
2
Kiwi's
weeks
level.
straight.
Yeah.
So here's how sad this game is, Odie. You press a button, it catches virtual fish for you. Then you sell those fish for money where you buy rods which catch better fish and different bait and stuff, but you have to level up to get certain baits. But you can only click the button every 3.2 seconds to start. As you get a better boat, that timer goes down. I'm down to 2.5 seconds where I can click the button every 2.5 seconds. And then it catches more fish. Oh yeah. So I actually downloaded the fishy Discord. If you go on the fishy Discord, they give you a boost, Kiwi. If you didn't know that, you get a free boost. I was playing in the fishy Discord. There is a guy in there that I saw. He was a level like 1200. I'm like, this guy's no life. I thought I had no life. It's just the sickest thing ever. Don't do it.
1200. Damn.
Yeah. So if anybody knows of any good Discord games, and they want to leave them in my Discord, I want to add more games to the game room, kind of make it like fun. I was thinking maybe like blackjack, roulette, but I don't know how those work. I would need to know the bots and if they're free, because I ain't paying for that crap. The fishies are free.
If you got to keep smacking that for the fishies every 3-point-something seconds, that brings back memories of planting seeds for X Shark in the Animal Farm. Man, I was living and breathing and scheduling my day around. Oh, I got 5 seconds before I plant.
You know,
and then it gets a little bit.
Yeah, but now I'm earning seeds so much. Like as soon I earn 7 seeds a second for like so it's ridiculous. So I was in the piggy bank for Forex Shark, and my 6-month lockup just ended, and I'm earning like $25 a day, which. At the beginning, he's like, "Oh, time lock rewards, you're going to earn so much." And I'm like, yeah, I bought into this crap. I was earning $120 a day at the start of it. And then I just kept compounding, and now I'm earning $25 a day. So what I've been doing is pulling that out and buy safuu every day. So Forex Shark is buying me safuu every day now. And then I've been using...
Better than nothing.
I got in a couple of those, while waiting for safuu, I got in a couple of those... Prosperity Gem Ventures, those bot ones. That's been paying out 2% a day. That's been working. I've been collecting $50 a week from that. Also doing a Relive fund. So, I'm doing my degen stuff. And yeah, that's Kiwi, cool. Now you have to play more. Now that you can go into the fishy Discord, I'll send you the invite link, and you can go in there. And if you play in their game room, you earn a bonus, and it's like I don't know what it gives you, but as long as you're part of their Discord, you keep that bonus.
There's other fun games too, like there's like a charades one. I don't know if you want to add that to your Discord, or I think there's like a hangman kind of game as well.
Well, just send me the bot, what the name of it is, and I'll download the bots and I'll do it.
Kiwi has them.
Oh, that's where I stole the fishy game. Kiwi's the worst. Oh, we actually have a good question. Will we be able to trade our Vulcans on day one of the launch? Is it going to be our own decks? Yes. This would be another reason why you would delay launch. If people can't get onboarded to buy it and sell it, that's going to be a problem. So, yes, we will have, it's going to be our own decks. I anticipate, this is just Greek reading into things. Remember his comment the other day when he mentioned, the 2 Skyway partners, and then he said something about the decks and then maybe a sex, but then he also said something about rebranding. I took it as the decks is being rebranded as well. It's not going to be Waffle Swap. Now, this is one thing that I said a week ago when we announced I said it should be Lava Swap. That's my favorite name, but then there is already a Lava Swap. But then I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It's like a play on things, and I think rebranding everything, they'd want to probably rebrand that as well. I don't know, but that could be the news on the decks.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a long time since I've heard any talk about it. Were we not originally saying that we were going to have our own stable coin on our blockchain? Isn't that correct?
That
like
was
SUSD or something?
Yeah, that was the hope.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be VUSD.
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything. There's a lot of things that, like Volcano Swap's good.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd missed something.
Even Vulcan Swap. It's something like Vulcan Swap sounds professional. Just something cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Forge.
Ooh, I like that. That dude.
Yeah, I just thought about that just now. The Forge.
There's Curtius flexing again.
I know. Crypto Pride. If you're still watching, your Friday night show needs to be called Forged Fridays. That needs to be that needs to be the new name. I thought of it yesterday. I forgot. I'll DM him because I like that name. It's like instead of Rebase and Chill, you can call it Forged Friday. Prado gave me this name. The Greek comes out at night, and I'm just gonna go like I stole it from Lead. I'm just gonna go. This is number 2 since last week was number 1, and we're just gonna go 3, 4. Every Wednesday. We're going to see how many weeks we can keep this going. So I'm going to end it now. Ooh, Pride's still watching. See? I know
nice.
He's watching. Forge
he
Friday.
Likes it.
Let's go.
Solid, man.
I didn't come up with that. Somebody in the comments 2 days ago said it, so I stole it. I don't know who it was, but I always don't come up with any of my ideas. I take them and I just run with it, and people think I'm a genius.
That's a badass name, though, man. Forge Friday.
It is a good name.
Yeah.
So on this note, I'm going to end it. Remember, every Wednesday night I'm going to do this. The Greek comes out at night. So get excited. We're all going to make it. Last words, guys.
Curtius,
they got nothing. They got nothing.
Yeah, I'm just I hope the console people are just chosen correctly. I don't we're putting our investment on our funds into this group of people, and I truly hope we choose the right one. I know everyone that's been mentioned has been perfect, and a lot of them are great, but yeah, I just hope everything will be all right.
I just saw Kiwi said flex, big boy. Remember to like, subscribe to everybody on this channel. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I release new content, when everybody else releases new content. What do you want to say, Odie?
I'm going to miss the very first Forge Friday, damn it. That sucks. I'm going to be out of town in Phoenix, so I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Do you know what's
funny? I'm going to try and catch it. Huh? What?
You know what's funny? I'm probably going to miss it too because
no way.
I didn't realize this. Do you know Culper from the TCL team? Mm-hmm. Culper, he lives 15 minutes away from where I'm staying, and we're going out to dinner Friday night.
Nice. Yeah, so, you guys were. I heard you guys saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good reason to miss it.
Yeah. So me and Culper are going out. So
Pride can't get mad at you for that one.
Maybe I'll put up my phone and it will be both of us, and we could just chime in. Yeah, well, that's what we'll do. You know,
I have no idea what I'll be doing Friday night, but probably not. I'll be busy, but yeah,
I'll be
I told
climbing
Friday
on
earlier.
buildings.
No, yeah,
Maybe out as well.
I could be doing some crazy
Poo-
shit.
Poodles, bring us out
kind of might.
the way poodles can. Give us some
Yo,
love.
Vulcan community, guys. This is epic. You don't want to miss out. Stay informed. Stay tuned in. Follow Curtheus. Follow Odonato. Follow your man Greek, the DeFi guru. Subscribe to their channels. Get up in the Discords. You don't want to miss this epic journey. We love each and every one of you. Until next Wednesday.
Never fear, because the Greek